Mm, that's a good point. Archive, as those of you who've dealt with archive know, can be very expensive. And not only visual, but audio. There's a bit in the film about Happy Birthday, the song Happy Birthday. And we deliberately didn't include it because it was so much money. And all we just have is people mouthing the words. And with a voiceover and everything, it costs too much to actually make it, to actually license it. So instead, we sent people to other cities to do more interviews. But there's a great website called, which might not be so new to some of you now, called archive.org. And it has a lot of royalty-free and public domain material. So a lot of the material you saw, there was some of the spraying, the DDT thing, the plastics, chemicals cartoon. All that stuff was from archive.org, specifically the Prelinger archives. And it's a really great resource for filmmakers. The Prelinger archives, because archive.org has a number of subsets. And Prelinger specializes in a lot of the US propaganda films, old commercials, things like that. We used a ton of old commercials. And it was really great because you could just plug in keywords and see if it would show up. Then you download it in an MP3 format. MP, I forget what format it was, but it was old now. Anyway, so we backed it up onto tape, which is kind of funny now, and then re-imported that into the system. But yeah, that really saved us a lot of money, and it was with Jennifer's creative work on the material, really made it move forward for an inexpensive amount. All the stuff in Prelinger is, yeah. There's some other stuff I think that's probably free in there too. I haven't kept up to date on some of the other elements of it, but yeah, it's a really, if you want to do any historical stuff, you'd be surprised as what you can find on there.